Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Washington Huskies and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting two Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a third Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Washington. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Washington. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Jordan. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards.
Hopefully the team show up, Bruce.
You move the ball down the field easily.
Hopefully they show up. I know the defense ain't going to do it.
To be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
That was tough. I thought he was going to crash.
What a play to come up with the interception. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, You get to know each other. You go to the other school. Like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Makes the catch.
Oh, come on.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
All right, yo.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard.
Maybe some room here.
Niggas getting washed out, too. They're just getting washed out.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. On target. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockhart. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To throw, it's Mayava. That's caught. It's Bowman. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, and this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's tilting the rock. Think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Trojans will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Zings it complete to the right. A likely touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. A methodical drive, soul-crushing,
play at a time, y'all.
breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll come
Gave
out
up
to
a
the 25.
one-play,
No
goddamn
attempt at a return.
75-yard run. Ever since. At will. At will.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and 7. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Here's Williams to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. That's caught by Williams. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a first down.
And the Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest.
Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Let's get it, y'all.
Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You
no explanation for this
shit. Get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Play action with Williams. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little release to the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Had another sack.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down in the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive,
let's go, man.
Just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Damn,
yeah,
1-9?
How about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered.
Straight past him.
Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback
tough,
clean.
man. That 1st down
couldn't do it on that last play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple yards short.
We can go for that.
Listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback making checks. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads it left. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
There's a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Stepping to the right.
Oh, he dropped it.
The catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they
got lucky.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, Bruce, we need to stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Williams. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Is that going to help my play style?
The other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Jordan. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to impose their will with the run. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it.
That's just disgusting, bro.
Crosses midfield.
Can't make this shit up.
30. 10.
Can't make this shit up.
Touchdown,
That's
Husky.
fucking disgusting.
He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good.
Meanwhile, I just greened my timing right there,
We
bro.
played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5
20-yard
edition
field
of our
goal,
update
bro.
show.
20-yard
We
field goal.
begin with San Diego State taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Aztecs looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. As we take a look at other action today, check out that notable upset inside the Sun Belt.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
Oh, for sure.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, stopped right.
Trying to break a tackle like him.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this
Break a
offense. When you
tackle.
think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the
I think he got
discussion
bumped.
for
No
best in the
flag.
country. This guy, I think, can be that.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the
50 yards
defense
down the
knew
field.
exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
The offense changing the play. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Oh, it gives him the tough.
There it
spot.
is.
And he was able to get away from
I
one
don't think he
tackle.
can break a
but plenty
tackle.
of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. The option, the keeper.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to Washington. They knock him down, but he's got
Shooting the
enough
gap,
to get
can't
it
get the
across the line and pick up the
fucking
first
stop
down.
behind the line.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Williams. With the catch, it's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Williams looking for a man. Caught by Williams.
Supposed to be
on the
hard
right.
flat, son.
Runs through a man, and he might have space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Running inside. It's Washington. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left.
I'm just confused, bro. I'm getting confused. How is it so open over there?
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense.
And the ball comes out.
There we go. Ball.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Oh, what?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be changing the route. Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to stop.
What?
What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Oh, my
and he's
God.
Up after a solid return on the pick.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington
That's
has the
fucking
lead.
tough.
And now let's take a look at the stats
That's
of what
tough,
has been
that's
a
tough,
nip
that's
and
tough.
tuck affair. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Williams on the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Going with the ground game left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as
that ball not going in the air, man.
Listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Williams. Flushed out of the pocket.
Let's go.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And it's no
big sack, son. Big sack.
After the miss,
False.
up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. To the air, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Bowman. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Big fella showing some ability, got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Williams on the screen, and he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You really had to.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Trojans want to move quickly. He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious strength shown there.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down in a gutsy crawl to keep this drive alive. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Rushes on him. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch.
Make a play, we out.
Play in the
Make a play, we out.
When you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Ooh, I forgot I had recruits here. Shit. He messed up.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Play fake, Williams. He's got him in the flat. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
Here's Williams to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Williams will pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. You already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's Williams again. Looking to take a shot.
Ooh.
And it goes
Shit.
through his hands. Oh, he had an
Here we go.
explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't
go.
reel it in.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Williams. Steps away to find some room. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Williams. That pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Might be looking to run. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Amidst a den of deafening noise, he'll try to tie the game.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Short throw is complete, and he'll grab it, step out of bounds, and pick up the first down. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. Makes the grab. Turning on the Jets. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown USC. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
They add the extra point to finish the drive.
Damn, he still had all 3 timeouts. I had to score a touchdown regardless.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I know, man. I should have stopped at like the 15, but I was just like, oh, shit. And honestly, scoring a touchdown was the best bet. Yeah, once I passed the 10-yard line, it was like, might as well just score a touchdown.
Williams. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The offense will use the timeout clock and stop with 22 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him downfield.
Dang.
Such a big part.
How he cook you up like that, son?
And they've got it at the 42. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's Williams to throw. He's taking a deep shot.
I lucky fucked some shit up.
And there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Yeah, we're good.
On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive.
Needed it. The recruits was about to be pissed off.
Today, couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got.
The thing that pissed me off is like all his touchdowns was just
they're battle tested. This team just they find a way to get
ran a fucking
that's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
This has
then
been
we throw
a
the pick short
presentation of
field.
EA Sports College Football.
And he gets
For
the
David
block
Pollack,
field
Jesse
goal,
Palmer,
bro.
and Holly Rowe. I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye,
Shit
everybody.
ugly. Receptions that my receivers have. That shit been cooking recently. 5, 13. Man, my little Brock Bowers, man. Yeah, bruh. Fuck. Coach Orenthal Simpson III. Yards. 146. That's big. That's big. Big for the program. Big for the program.